Otis culture, fashion and craft.
Hello everyone, you're welcome to Otis Culture. In today's tutorial, I will be showing us on how to make a reversible bonnet. It is very easy to make. I have my fabric cut out already. The measurements that I have are, the length is 32 inches and the width is 32 inches. I'll be folding it into 4. First of all, I'll fold it into 2 this way. Then I'll fold it over, making into 4. This is the folded edge of the fabric. Then this is the open side. So you'll be taking your measurements from the folded edge. I want to make a large size of bonnet because I always like my bonnet to be large so that when I have braids on, it will accommodate it properly. So I'll be measuring 15 inches. 15 inches. You mark 15 inches. You keep rotating it this way and mark 15 inches. $15 inches, $15 inches. Then you will connect the dotted lines together. After that, you will cut it out. Then you will have a big circle. I'm going to be lining it. I'll fold it over again to cut the lining. I'm going to lining it with a satin fabric. It is very good for natural hair ladies. After folding it back to how it looks like, I'm going to be cutting. Next thing, I'm going to be lining it, so I'm going to place it on a satin fabric this way. The satin fabric is folded into 4 as well. Then you make sure that the edges align together. Then I'm going to cut it out the same shape. You open it up. This is the right side of the fabric. I'm going to place the right side facing each other. Make sure that you arrange it properly. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take to my sewing machine. I'm going to sew it together. I'm going to measure 2 inches. I'm going to leave 2 inches opening. After marking 2 inches, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take to my sewing machine. I'm going to sew half an inch round the circle. I'm going to stop at this other mark. Then I'm going to notch it round. After notching it, then I'm going to turn it to the right side from these 2 inches opening. I've sewn it, as you can see. I started from this side. I sew half an inch all through the edges, and I stop at this point. So the next thing to do, I'm going to notch it round. Please be careful while notching it. Make sure that you don't cut through the seam line. After notching it, from this 2 inches opening, I'm going to turn it to the right side. I've given it a good press, as you can see. This is the 2 inches opening that we left earlier. I'm going to give it a mark to indicate where the 2 inches opening is. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to mark 2 inches round the circle. 2 inches round the circle. 2 inches. Two inches. 2 inches. As you mark it, make sure that you join the dots together. So I'm going to continue with this process round the circle. 2 inches. 2 inches. 2 inches. I'll be making use of this 1/4 inch size of elastic. So I'm going to measure 1/2 inch round. From this 2 inches mark, I'm going to measure 1/2 inch upward. From this mark of 2 inches, I'm going to measure 1/2 inch upward for my elastic casing. So I'm going to measure 1/2 inch upward. As I mark, I will join the dots. 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. So I'm going to mark 1/2 inch round the circle. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take to my sewing machine. I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to sew this first mark, these 2 inches that we marked earlier. I'm going to sew it round the circle. I'm going to sew it close. I'm not going to leave any opening. Then after that, I'm going to move to this 1/2 inch that we marked for the elastic casing. I'm going to start from this edge. I'm going to sew 1/2 inch round. I'm going to sew on the mark round and stop at this edge. It is from the opening that we are going to pass our elastic through. Then we'll bring it out from here. I'll quickly do that and show us how it looks. You will simply take your elastic and wrap it round your head. Make sure that it's not too tight, then you will cut it out. That is how I derive the size of my elastic. So I'm going to pass it from this 2 inches opening. You will be needing a safety pin. You will pin it at the edge of the elastic on one side. Then you will pass it through the 1/2 inch casing. You'll be needing another safety pin to secure it while you pass your elastic through. It is very easy. I've sewn the 2 elastic together and I've released it. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to close up this elastic casing. After closing it up, I'm also going to close up this opening as well. I'm going to fold the edges in this way and sew it at the edge. Then after that, I'm going to spread the ruffles together and show us the final outcome. This is a reversible bonnet. You can wear it either way. You can wear it this way. As you can see, it is large. As you can see, it is a large size. If you have braids on, it will accommodate your hair properly. You can wear it this way and you can wear it the other way as well. It is very simple to make. We've come to an end of today's tutorial. If you find my tutorial helpful, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below if you've not done so. I upload weekly tutorial on my channel. Also remember to click on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be notified. Until I come your way next, please stay safe and remain blessed. Bye.